Good morning, everyone. It's Coach Matt coming to you with irrational exuberance and enthusiasm and a positive outlook that I'm forcing upon myself because my natural state is to be down and to be depressed about this. And so you've all heard the phrase, fake it till you make it, which is not really, it's not the right word to say it. It is that you have to be intentional about your good attitude, and that it is super, super easy. For me, I see like the destruction of an industry, the forced seizure of like all of my method of making a livelihood, and the massive changes and adaptations we've had to make in order to try to keep the gym open and operating. And then all of you guys being like super, super loyal and steadfast and telling me you're gonna stick with it. And so I think of how thankful I am for everyone here who's watching this video and who's going to go do a workout, and that like that is the way that I get to live my life and make money for my family. I could not be more thankful for you guys and for the opportunity that I have. And so I want to make it worth it to you, and I want to show you that I'm invested in everything that you guys have going on, and that I am always going to be here in order to provide the training and guidance and all of the little things, the things that I'm kind of an expert at, that I'll be able to provide it for you no matter what state we're in. And that I've been in detailed conversations about how to get this done very soon in terms of like being back to the gym. So we're going to start with actual preps now of preparing so that we can, when the moment comes, that we can snap our fingers and have everything back in the gym, obviously with some modifications in the very, very near future, and then still working individually with people who are not ready to come back to the gym yet, that you will still get a video and a individualized programming and all of the instruction and interface that you need in order to make it a worthwhile experience for you. Okay, speaking of worthwhile experiences, tomorrow is squats, all right? We're gonna be in the moderate range of volume and load, which is pretty much appropriate for where we're at in life and in the spectrum of training right now. What's missing in the overall spectrum is the lower reps and heavier weight, and that is okay right now. And that is something that I've had to like mentally adapt to, that like I'm not gonna go up to 95% of my max right now when I'm working out in the garage. It's just not something that's feasible or recommended. We're going to be in the rep range of like 8 to 16 today. And that is just appropriate for where we're at in life right now. Okay, so the way this is gonna work is one monster set. I want you to focus on the squats. So the load on the squats is what's going to be primary, but then immediately hustle to get the next little piece done and then rest at the end of it, okay? And that is the entire workout for today. So we're starting off with 16 squats. If you don't have a rack, but you do have a bar, then let's make them front squats, or if you wanna hop it behind your neck, you can do that. So you'll pick it up off the floor into the front squat position, jump it behind your neck, and then you can do back squats, okay? And this is how I did the kamikaze squats last week, and it was very effective even at a moderate weight, okay? If you want to do front squats, or if you're not comfortable jumping it over your neck to do back squats, that's fine. Or if you're gonna use another item like a dumbbell or a kettlebell, you can just do front squats or goblet squats with that. That's totally fine. When you finish that, the note of try to go up in weight every set if you have the ability to do so. If not, that's okay. All right, hustle to the transition to power cleans. So power clean, we would start from the floor or from the shin position. We're jumping, pulling that weight up to our shoulders and catching in the power position. So knees bent when you receive the bar, and then stand tall. We're gonna do 8 reps, and I would like you to pick a weight that allows you to do those 8 in a touch and go fashion, all right? So we should be hustling through the transitions, hustling through that set. The next one is called a plate twist. And all I have here are 35 and heavier. So this is a relatively challenging weight to do this with. I think for the workout, I'm gonna try to do this with a 25 or even a 15-pound weight. But what we're doing is we're gonna take the plate out in front of you. We're setting your body into the athletic position. So hips set back, knees bent, torso inclined forward, good posture. And then I'm gonna punch the plate out in front of you, and I'm going right, left, 90 degrees in each direction is 1 rep. So 1, 2, 3, and that's very challenging, right? at that, I would like for you to pick a weight that you can do all 20 reps unbroken. So 20 reps, picture your steering wheel is like turn right 90 degrees, turn left 90 degrees, right? Or right 90, left 180, and that's 1, okay? Make sure when you do that, we keep the hips set back, we keep your knees bent. The more you get tired, the more your body is gonna wanna stand up and lean back to take the weight off your shoulders and off your quads. And I want you to try to challenge yourself, stay in that athletic position, let it burn the quads, let it burn the shoulders. That's exactly what it's for, okay? Next is gonna be sit-ups. These can be on the floor. You can use weight to weight your feet down, just plain old sit-ups. If you have an ab mat, to use the ab mat for ab mat sit-ups, that'd be great. All right, that's the workout. We're getting five times through that set. And if you notice, the reps on the squats go down every rep in order that the weight can go up. If you wanna do 5 sets of 16, be my guest. If you have the weight the same the whole time. Okay, for the warm-up, we're gonna do 1 time through, 4 minutes, of cardio, your warm-up pace, and then 2 times through hurdle step overs. So a pretend object, or if you have a real object, step over and back, right? Get your knee above your hip every time. We want to wake up the hip flexors. The next one we're going to do is a lateral step up. So to a box, and I only have this 24. I would probably do this on like a 20, but stepping up to the box, don't touch the foot on the top, and then step back down. Do your best not to use the bottom leg to launch yourself up, but try to float your heel at the bottom there, right? See if you can do that without pushing off on the bottom leg, and really use the up leg to push the whole of your body weight up. And that could be, I mean, just a stack of plates or a lower box that would be appropriate. Maybe 2 stairs would be good. Then the next one is 2 forward somersaults. On the forward somersaults, try to do this without wrecking my mic, but make sure that you use a diagonal motion on the somersaults, okay? So you're not going, I don't want you to practice going straight over and dropping the top of your head to the floor. I want you to go sideways. So the way I like to do this is plant one hand, and then the other hand reaches through, almost like I'm sliding my knuckles onto the ground, and my head follows that hand. So I'm looking underneath my armpit, and it's a real smooth turnover. You have to commit to it, right? If you only go halfway, you're gonna end up on your face or your forehead, right? So once you launch, you push that arm through your armpit, you just gotta go, okay? Kind of like jumping off a diving board. You don't get to hang there at the end and decide what you wanna do, you gotta commit to it. All right, last one is tall clean to front squat. I kicked my pipe. Tall clean is our practice movement for the week. So up on the toes, elbows high and outside, the bar touching your sternum, right? And we're gonna drop into that power position, catch, and then all the way to the bottom of the front squat and stand, and then reset. Scarecrow, drop, squat, and stand. All right, notice that last one I dropped all the way to the bottom of the squat. If you wanna drop to the power position and then squat, that's fine too, okay? All right. Everybody have a great day. Keep your spirits up. We're gonna be back in the gym soon. So stay tuned for more announcements on that. Thanks everybody. Have a great one.